What's up, guys? Sorry, I said I was gonna start doing this shit on Tuesdays, but like, I was pretty busy yesterday, and I pretty much came home and went right to bed. So, yeah. So today we're gonna be doing another edition of What's Been Spinning, pretty much. This is a pretty diverse one, I guess. It's a lot of metal. I mean, a lot of country and a lot of metal mixed together, all in one. Convenient package of my usual listening habits. I'm not including anything new that I got because I'm going to be doing a Not Metal collection update pretty soon. I had a couple of people request it, so fuck it. So yeah, I'll kick it off real quick. First one is Serpents Unleashed by Skeleton Witch. Slipcase is up there. I don't bring the damn slipcase when I'm listening to it because I don't want to destroy the slipcase, but like, I'm sure you guys have heard this one. I mean, Serpents Unleashed, I Am of Death. From a cloudless sky, burn from bone, this evil embrace, born of the light that does not shine. This is a great album. Some people really seem to hate Skeleton Witch for some reason. I don't really get it, other than the fact that they're clean production-wise, and they like can play guitar a lot better than most bands that are blackened. But yeah, Skeleton Witch, Serpents Unleashed, rips, no questions asked. Next, some Not Metal. Right here is a Silver Anniversary collection from Conway Twitty. Conway Twitty's the shit, man. You can't argue with me on that. I mean, he gets random appearances on Family Guy. That's how I found out who Conway Twitty was. And if you don't like Conway Twitty, you probably just don't like country in general, so there's no point in trying to explain it to you. But if you like country, seriously, check out Conway Twitty. To See My Angel Cry would be probably a great one. I Can't See Me Without You, and Wind on My Mind. I mean, Conway Twitty's the shit. Hello Darling's awesome. I would just listen to Conway Twitty, guys. That's all you need. Next is another Not Metal one. These top ones are pretty much today's listens. Today's Friday. This is about midnight, so technically it's Saturday. But yeah, I never took the price tag off this one, and I'm actually doing that as we speak. But yeah, so pretty much you guys got my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday listening. And this one you guys are getting an extra day's worth of bullshit. So yeah, Decade of Hits by the Charlie Daniels Band. There's like 2 unreleased tracks on here. I believe Stroker's Theme, Let It Roll, and Every Time I See Him are unreleased tracks that are pretty much exclusive to this compilation. This is a great CD. I can't find much Charlie Daniels full-length albums on CD for the most part without ordering them, and I just don't want to order them. I'm lazy like that sometimes. But if you don't like Charlie Daniels Band, get on that. Real essential stuff. Next is finally some metal again. This is The Aura by Beyond Creation. Great technical progressive death metal album. Beyond Creation does tech death right, in my opinion. I know it's all about the bass player, and I'm okay with that because I love the bass playing, and I love how well this is done, considering Forceful Point knows what he's doing, for sure. Everything that he does on this album is awesome. They made the video for Omnipresent Perception. The second song on here, Coexistence, is probably my second favorite one besides Omnipresent Perception. But yeah, Beyond Creation, I'm sure most of you guys have heard it before. If not, check it out. Next is something I got from my buddy on here on YouTube, Travis. This is The Inward Cold by Anipherans. I don't know, Montana-based atmospheric black metal with some heavy vocals, really like deep death growl vocals. Hand numbered out of 200. I got number 46, courtesy of Travis. Gorgeous disc art. And yeah, this is pretty much just kind of really good atmospheric black metal. I guess if you like Woden's Throne and stuff with that more like roar vocal rather than this is a great one if you're into this stuff. If you're not, I understand, but if you are, seriously check out Interference. I don't know if I'm saying that right, probably not, because I wouldn't name my band that, but yeah. Next, the Ultimate Waylon Jennings. Waylon, he's the shit. Don't question me on that. Waylon's the man. I know most of you guys know who Waylon is to some extent, and if not, go check out Waylon. I mean, the song "The Wurlitzer's Prize" probably is my favorite Waylon song. "Write Your Own Songs" is not one of my favorites, but that's not on here. "Good-Hearted Woman" that he wrote with Willie. The song "Amanda." Just a great song, or a great compilation. Everybody knows Waylon though, so I don't think I need to explain too much about him and what he does. And yeah, you just listen to Waylon. Next is The Fourth Crusade by Bolt Thrower. I was having a little death metal kick, and I decided to toss this one in the car with me. It was a great one. I didn't finish the whole album, but it's a great one. Great album. I get tired. My moods usually aren't for metal when I'm tired, unless it's like ambient or something. Or if I'm coming home from a show, I put like Bourbon in the car or Caladan Brew or something a lot more mild, rather than, you know, really abrasive like this would be. But yeah, Bolt Thrower is an infamous band in the death metal genre, so I'm sure all you guys know about him, and everything there is to know about Bolt Thrower. So, The Fourth Crusade. Next, great one I got from my buddy Tyler in a trade. This is Curse by Woden's Throne. I just mentioned these guys. This band is kick-ass. There's a little bits of like chanty clean vocals, because I believe they're English. Or somewhere in the UK-based atmospheric black metal. Maybe not just English, I don't know. If any of you guys know exactly where Woden's Throne's from, it might be Welsh, Scottish. I don't think they're Scottish or Irish. They're either Welsh or English. But I don't know exactly. But this is a great song, or a great album, oh my god. The song Battle Lines is awesome. There's some live videos of them playing that live here on YouTube. And if you've never heard it, get on that, because Woden's Throne is god tier atmospheric black metal. Next, old school, really old school. Back in the Saddle Again by Gene Autry. Classic country western. He was an actor and a musician at the same time, and he wrote some great tunes. Really lo-fi stuff. He did some Jimmy Rogers, Blue Yodel #9. The song Silver Haired Daddy, a bunch of different people played. Mexicali Rose, stuff like that. South of the Border. You're My Sunshine, he wrote that song. Yeah. Gene Autry, he's just great. Really lo-fi. If you already like country, you probably already know who Gene Autry is. If not, if you already are into like classic country, I definitely check him out. He's like super famous within the genre as far as like the big names go, like the people that are really like influential. You got Jimmy Rogers, Gene Autry, stuff like that. Although the really old guys, I mean, there's not like, they're like from the 20s and 30s, which is quite old considering that's almost 100 years ago. Next, I showed this a couple of times in the past few videos, but this is In the Glare of Burning Churches by Graveland. Great demo by one of the best Polish black metal bands that there is. I busted the case somehow, which sucks, but whatever. Yeah, this is one of my favorite demos in black metal, and probably my favorite Polish black metal demo. Maybe one of the Behemoth ones would be awesome, like In the Pagan Vastlands and stuff like that, but Graveland's awesome, and it's just a great album. This is also the epilogue demo, but I prefer the In the Glare of Burning Churches demo. But yeah, that's Graveland's In the Glare of Burning Churches. Next, got 3 left for you here. Next one is another metal one. This is Pale Folklore by Agalloch. This is a band that even if I'm not in a metal mood, I can put this on and I'm still content, Like, I could still get super into it. Just very enjoyable to listen to. I mean, Hallways of Enchanted Ebony, Dead Winter Days. I could literally just name all the tracks on here. This is my favorite Agalloch album. I know that's blasphemy because everybody's going to say The Mantle. Maybe even Marrow the Spirit is their second. But I love Pale Folklore more than The Mantle, which is definitely not the most popular opinion. But The Mantle's obviously golden. It's just this album, I've spent a lot more time with this one. and the songs resonate with me really well. So Agalloch with the album Pale Folklore. Next, last not metal one. This is the complete collections, my box set that I purchased from the UK of the many sides of Hank Williams. This is him, basically at his most diverse. Him doing all of what Hank does. He's doing his gospel stuff. He's doing his traditional Americana folk. He's doing his country. They're very sad. Lots of very sad songs on here. The song "Dear Brother" is probably one of the saddest country songs I can think of. This shit's way more sad than any DSBM you'll ever hear. Like, I get that, I don't know, like, hypothermia is melancholic and stuff, and, like, stuff like that, but this is verbally very sad. Like, you listen to the song "Dear Brother," and if you're not like, wow, this guy's got some demons, you gotta listen to it. You can really hear the sorrow in Hank's voice. And Hank's just the most important musician probably in American history. Hank Williams, Elvis Presley, those guys are the most important musicians in music history, at least American music. And if you don't agree with that, you're pretty much wrong, because they are. They're pretty much the godfathers of extremity as far as music goes. They were pushing boundaries for their time. And the last one for this What's Been Playing video. This is In Their Darkened Shrines by Nile. I was in a brutal death metal mood. I went and saw Cattle Decapitation last Friday, so a week from today. Yeah, a week ago from today. And put me in a brutal death metal mood. Nile was hitting the spot perfect. I finally got this back from my buddy who never touched it when I traded it to him. That bothered me, so I was like, yo, I'll take that off your hands, because I will definitely listen to that. And I love Nile. Nile's one of my favorite in the brutal death metal genres. And, yeah, they're just a great all-around band. They mix technicality correctly. They just know how to write a good song, you know what I'm saying? But that's it for this What's Been Spinning video. This is part 2, so I'll try to work on part 3. Have it out next Thursday, I hope. It might be on Friday again, I don't know. My days get busy sometimes, and I just kind of do what I do. And, yeah, I got a non-metal collection update coming within the next couple of days. I'll feel like recording 2 videos in a row, so I'll do it whenever I get around to it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you've been listening to. Keep it greasy.